Hello everyone, today we're working on a 2012 Yukon Denali. It's got a 6.2 liter in it. We're working on doing the differentials, draining them out, switching out the fluids. Typically there's a break-in period on differentials, usually in the first 25,000 miles. They give off metal and through that break-in process. And it's a good idea to get that fluid out because what happens is that fine metal goes through the bearings over and over again, and what it does, it bruises them over time. It takes a lot of life off them bearings. This vehicle has 40,000 miles on it. Fluids have not been changed yet. We're going to drain it and we're going to refill it with the AMSOIL 75W90 severe gear. And the rear differential is a posi, so we're going to have some additive to put in there as well. AMSOIL's got some slip lock additive for the posi track differentials. So we're going to get started with that and show you what the fluids look like and give you some idea what you're in for. Alright, we're taking a look at that rear differential here. And before I ever take the cover off, I usually take a wire brush around the edge of that cover, because a lot of times there's a lot of dust and dirt, especially up on the top side, that as soon as you take that cover off, that differential cover to drain the fluid, it lets that dirt right into the differential. We don't want that to happen. So what I do is take a wire brush up around it and hit it hard with that, and then take a blowgun, and that's before I ever take any of the bolts loose. And that gets rid of that dirt load before you open up that cover. Now this particular one doesn't have a drain plug on the bottom, so in order to get the fluid out, you got to take that cover off. And it does have a reusable gasket on there, and that gasket, you can pull it off, and it's sort of like the transmission gaskets, the reusable transmission gaskets. It's got steel dowels in there so you can't over tighten it. And we'll clean that up and reuse that. This is a posi track differential. You can see in there we got the clutches over there on the side, and the flyweights and all that to engage them. So the other thing is we're taking a look at the magnet here, and once that magnet gets so loaded up it can't hold anymore, but we can see this is the initial break-in metal that was given off, and that's the stuff that we need to get out of the system, because that fluid looks like, you know, if you look at it in the light, it looks like metal flake paint. And once this magnet gets fully saturated with that metal, then it starts to lose its ability to hold more and more. So it's a good idea after about 25,000 miles or so to get that fluid out, get it changed. Like I say, this one's we're looking at about 40,000 miles, 38 to 40,000 miles on this one. And this is the original fluid. So we'll get things cleaned up and be back with you. Okay, one of the things I do as soon as I get that cover off and the oil's drained out, I take brake clean, and up inside that differential there's a lot of black oxidation inside there, you know, from the breakdown of that oil, and it's good to get that out, get that dirt load out. What I do is just take a can of either brake clean or ether and just go in that whole housing, just spray everything good and clean, and you can see the difference right there where it hits and knocks off all that oxidation, but it helps get that dirt load out. And I use the whole can because there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of crap in there. So that's one of the things I do all over that whole thing, the whole housing inside. Get it clean, knock out as much of that dirt load as you can. Okay, we've got the differential cover all cleaned up. There's a whole lot of black oxidized oil in the back of it. The magnet was all full. We got that all cleaned up nice and clean. Same with the gasket. So we're ready to put this all back together, and we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you the front differential as well. We're going to take that apart, or actually drain it out, not take it apart, but we're going to drain it out and show you the fluid and compare the old fluids to the new. So we're going to put this together, fill it up, and we'll be back with you. Okay, in this rear differential we're adding AMSOIL slip lock for the limited slip additive, and we'll put that in first, and then we fill up the fill plug right here in the back of that differential cover until it just starts coming out, and that's it for that. So we're going to move up to the front one and show you that fluid and check plug on that and the drain plug. So be back with you. Okay, we're heading under the vehicle to the front differential, and that front differential is kind of towards the driver's side. And very simple, just pull out the plug right here. That's your drain plug. Fill plug's up here. Clean up the magnet on here. This one's got a magnet. The fill plug doesn't. Just clean them up good. Put the drain plug back in. Fill it up till it just comes out of that fill plug. And what we're going to be using in there is the Amsoil Severe Gear 75W90 as well. That's what we used in the rear differential as well. So we'll go ahead and fill that up, and we'll make a comparison of the oils, the new oils to the old ones. So get back with you. Okay, here's the fluids. The one on your left is from the front differential. The one on the right is from the rear differential. And the fluid in the middle is the new fluid, the new Amsoil Severe Gear. And like I say, the camera can't do it justice, but there's metal flake in each of these. And again, we're looking at about 38,000 miles. So something to think about as far as changing the fluids. I'd suggest it within 25,000 miles of a new vehicle if you can. A lot of people let it go. The longer you go, the more wear accumulates on the bearings. So thanks for watching the video, and have a great day. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. Please check out my other videos on my YouTube page. And I want to introduce you to Amsoil's full line of synthetic lubricants. We have the most complete line of synthetics for your automotive and light truck needs, as well as heavy equipment and semis. Full line of synthetics, been around since 1972. And you can check those out at www.donsoil.com. Also, we have a page for looking up fluid capacities, and that one is fluidcapacity.com. And you can go in there and you can get all your fluid capacities of your vehicle. You can print off a list so that you've got all the capacities of your cooling system, your transmission, your engine, all those. And have a great day.